Howdy, folks. Just got done doing some grocery shopping and other assorted running that I had to get done today. And I had this weird thought. So I get done with all my shopping. I have a cart full of goods ready to check out, and I get up to the front of the store, and there's two sections of self-checkout open, and which had like 4 or 6 registers each. And then there's one or two registers open. And the line for the registers at this grocery store goes like across that front aisle between all the aisles where groceries and whatnot are into. Daggone it, I forgot to get something for my wife while I was at the store. I might be able to run to the dollar store and get that after I get all these refrigerated goods in. Anyway, so I go and I'm standing in the line. It's kind of long. I stood there for like 20 minutes, I think. I get up to the register. There's one bagger they now have 3 registers open. And so he's way over. There's more groceries coming to be bagged than he can bag. I end up bagging the majority of my own order and paying the lady and walking out. And it got me thinking, I remember when I was a kid, there was a Kroger store a little closer to where I grew up than the last house I was in. And they ended up shutting that Kroger down and rebuilding it, or building another one. So that store, there was one bagger per register almost all the time. And the baggers even had these goofy looking carts. They weren't like the ones that the customers use. They were a little different. And it was, when you went in there, they would put all your groceries on these carts and take your groceries out to the car for you. So they had a boatload of baggers, because you got to figure if it takes 5 minutes to ring an order on average, and it takes another 5 minutes to run an order out, each cash register has to have 1 cashier and 2 baggers, just averaging it out. So it's just weird how in certain areas of the economy, how customer service has become more important. As an example, you could get years ago it was only taxis and there was no competition. So if you got a rude taxi driver, what are you going to do about it? Or if they were price gouging or whatever else, what are you going to do about it? They're in the gig in town. Fast forward, now there's Ubers, and you can select if you want to ride in a cheap little economy car or get a bigger SUV or a van, or get a luxury sedan on Uber, all through an app, and you get to rank both the customer service of the driver and the agreeability of your passengers, as far as whether or not they were good passengers or not. And then if either person's rating dips too low, you get suspended from the app for a while. I just find it weird how customer service in certain areas has gone out the window. And I think part of it is that people let it, like the self-scan come up, and so those that were in the grocery store for, a handful of things right before dinner, or, oh, I'm heading home, I want to pick up a thing of ice cream for dessert tonight. They didn't have to wait in the line to get checked out, and so I think that played right into that, where, convenience became a little bit more of a priority than service, which I get convenience is a great thing, but on the flip side, you have a elderly person or a somewhat disabled person, whatever, that has to bag their own groceries, and they don't have anyone extra to take them out to the car or help these people out. it's just weird. And not everybody is able to use, like, the Click List or, curbside pickup app or whatever. Like, I know that there's ways around that, but you take someone that is 75, 80 years old and has zero desire to get a phone, or is on fixed income and doesn't want a phone, or can't afford a smartphone or whatever, you're going to be able to do all that crap. I just find it weird. That's what I got, folks. Thanks for tuning in. I will catch y'all next time.